Hey everyone, it's Zahava. Welcome back to the channel. As you could probably tell, we are sitting in my car right now because a couple of hours ago I just finished filming a video for you guys talking to you about how I had to go and return my double copies of Here One Moment and The Silent Patient. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I have just been to the bookstore and I have gotten the replacement books. So I did not ask for a refund. I asked for a gift card, and I just wanted to get online and show you guys what I got. A nice short quick video and let you guys know what I picked up. So I went into the bookstore, I returned everything. I had a $32 credit for that refund, and I felt like walking around a little bit, so I walked around the bookstore a little bit, didn't really find anything that I wanted to read that was on sale, and eventually I made my way, as I always do, to the bargain book section, and that's where I spent some time sort of debating which books I was going to take home, and eventually I found four, all of them in the sci-fi fantasy section. So there were a couple in the fiction section that I was thinking about picking up, but I didn't end up doing it in the end. And I did get four books, and there's still actually a balance of $2.32 on the gift card. So I'm going to show you what those books are now. And I should preface this by saying that if you know me, did your girl check the ratings on Goodreads? I'm not going to admit whether I did that or not. I'm going to leave that up to your discretion. So let's just say that your girl did not check the ratings on Goodreads and went ahead with her own gut feeling based on what was being reported on the inside flaps of the books. And I'm just going to let you know, basically, I don't know really much about the plot any more than what I can share with you right now, but I wanted to show you the books that I got anyways. So in no particular order, this one here is called The Nobody People by Bob Prohl. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, and I'm sorry you guys about the steering wheel here, but I can't do any better in my car right now. But this one here has to do with people in like regular society who have magical powers. That's basically all I know about it without reading too much into it. It basically, quickly, it says, when a group of outcasts with extraordinary abilities comes out of hiding, their clash with a violent society will spark a revolution or an apocalypse. And then, you know, it goes through like basically what the story is about, but it seemed interesting enough to me, and I liked the cover of it. I didn't get anything that had 4 stars or more on the Goodreads that I absolutely didn't check. And I just thought that this one sounded interesting based on what it said on the inside cover. And yeah, it's like found family, and basically it says, a timely saga of love and hope in the face of bigotry. The Nobody People is a powerful novel that uses a world touched by the fantastic to explore our current reality. It's a story of family and community. It's a story of continuing to fight for one another no matter the odds. It's a story of us. So that sounded really interesting to me. That one was priced at $8, as you can see, and I picked that one up. I also picked up, strangely, 2 short story anthologies, because I don't know what it is with me, but I'm super into short stories lately. I just maybe want to collect them. I don't know why. So the first one that I picked, I'm actually going to show you this one after, but the first one that I picked up here is called Black Feathers. Now this one, as I understand, is an anthology that is all bird centric and bird related, and it's dark gothic horror, everything to do with birds. So of course, because it's an anthology, I have no way of knowing what the stories are inside, but I love the premise of that one, and trust me, there were at least 4 others that I wanted to pick up, like 4 other books that nearly made the cut, but they didn't. And the books that I took home are actually, this was the last copy that they had of that, so I wanted to take it home. This one, they had like 4 copies left of this one. Then I have this one, which was also a last copy, and this one is called This Body's Not Big Enough for the Both of Us, and this is by Edgar Cantero, and this is not an anthology. the last one I'm going to show you is, this one is not an anthology, but it is kind of like a grimoire kind of, so it says, it's a private investigator story, and it's Peter Sellers-esque, okay? It says it on the back, and I didn't actually know that until I read this just now, because when I was in the store, I actually opened it up and read this little bit first. Basically, he's a PI that has like, he's like Two-Face, you know, like he has two bodies. He's a chimera. He has like two separate bodies in, two separate people in one body. So it's yeah, this body's not big enough for the both of us. In AZ Kimrian, oh, I guess that's a character's name. In AZ Kimrian, Quintero has written the funniest private investigator this side of Peter Sellers, Inspector Clouseau. Now, I grew up watching the Pink Panther, watching Peter Sellers as the Pink Panther, so that is super near and dear to my heart. Let me know if you guys watched Peter Sellers growing up. I certainly did. And while the Pink Panther pilot movie in the franchise left a little to be desired, and it could have just been because of the pacing and the way that movies were made in the 60s, I found that it really started to pick up pace in that franchise round about the time of Shot in the Dark. And then the return and the revenge of the Pink Panther, and the Pink Panther Strikes Again, which I think is my absolute favorite of the franchise. But if you guys have never seen them, or if you guys have seen them, then you can appreciate probably why I picked up this book. How can you not love the warring siblings, opposites in a single body, as they will outwit everyone you meet? And this is a quote, you will love them. And that is a quote by Josh Malerman, who is the author of Bird Box, which is actually a book that I have on my reading prompt challenge, the 52 Book Club reading prompt challenge for this year, which I don't know if I'm going to get to, because, you know, we discussed that in the last video, and I'm still kind of torn about where I am. Read the reading challenge, but I'm going to try and stick to it as much as possible. But in any case, this one is about a PI with obviously two very polarized personalities. And the last book that I have to show you guys today is a Ken Liu, The Hidden Girl and Other Stories. So this is the second anthology, and it was also a last copy that they had in the store. They actually had the inside flap kind of not exactly at the first page, which I thought was weird. And then when I opened it up, I saw it's a signed copy, you guys. It's a signed copy, and it costs like $8. So it was the last one, like I said, that they had on the shelf, and I figured if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I loved that it was a signed copy. That always adds some value, and I've never actually read Ken Liu before, so I don't know if the writing style is going to resonate with me or not. However, because this is an anthology collection, it's kind of like, if one story doesn't resonate with you, that's probably okay, because maybe another one will. And if you're not resonating with the story, you could always skip it. Like, if I find myself skipping more than one, we're going to say maybe the author isn't for me. But I'm feeling pretty good about this haul. I'm feeling good about my choices. I'm curious to know what you guys think, if you guys have read any of these books or not, if you're proud of me for not taking the refund, because I'm very proud of myself. But I think I kind of knew that I was going to just go ahead and turn those two books into more books. I was leaning that way anyways. So yay for me and my moral compass. Yay for adding more books to my TBR. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much conclude today's short and sweet video. I hope you guys are having a great day. I want to thank you guys so much for coming to check in with me and to watch this little baby book haul. I want to remind you, as always, to please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like content like this, leave a comment down below if you have anything that you would like to share. I will likely respond. And until next time, this is Zahava saying ciao for now.